This visitation is by Ronald Quick. He will present all the facts he have learned about the murder of the McStay family. This is the McStay family. They look happy, don't they? This family was full of joy. Unfortunately, they were murdered. Joseph McStay, his wife Summer McStay, and their two beautiful children, Joseph Jr. and Annie. Joseph McStay was an entrepreneur who ran a very successful fountain company. Mrs. McStay, on the other hand, was a stay-at-home mom. One day, the family of four vanished without a trace. This was in 2010. This was months after moving into their new home. 3 years later, the McStays' whereabouts were finally confirmed when a motorcyclist riding through the desert of Victoriaville, California, came across a withered skull and called police. This was in November 2013. According to the detective, Joseph's body was found with a white extension cord wrapped around his neck. Mrs. McStay's skull was fractured, and one of their sons' head was bulged seven times.
Television interview.
Merritt is the main suspect and is now in custody.
Did detectives
and
ask
here
you
is
if you
why.
killed Joseph McStay and his family?
I don't recall them asking me that.
Nothing that direct. Not the directly.
No, I don't recall them being that direct.
And you took a polygraph test. What did it show?
I don't know.
You passed the polygraph.
Apparently, I mean, I kind of simply assumed, well, apparently that resolved any issues that they may be looking at with me.
It didn't resolve anything for Gina and Patrick. They still had their eyes on Chase.
This was one of the first things that I put together. Just simple, everything that I could gather on Chase. This was about the point where they couldn't get a hold of him again. The police wanted to talk to him again, and they couldn't.
I had contact with him in May of 2010, and then he disappeared.
When Chase resurfaced months later, Patrick made sure to stay in touch.
I wanted to keep that contact with him. What's the old saying? Keep your friends close, keep your enemies close.
Patrick and Gina kept digging, but for the San Diego Sheriff's Department, the case had gone cold.
It's almost impossible to work a case without information flowing in.
No leads, no answers to what happened to this loving, happy family of four. But that changed on November 11th, 2013.
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
Two shallow graves unearthed in the Mojave Desert.
And I found what looks like part of a human skull.
Through the use of dental records, we're able to identify the adult victims as Summer and Joseph McStay.
The trial is taking place at this very present time, and Merritt is now representing himself. May the McStay family rest in peace, and the accuser be found guilty for what they did to this wonderful family.